We're approaching Mars. Stand by. When we reach orbital height, I'm turning on main lateral motors, then we'll really slow up with the jolt.
700 miles from Mars' surface, we shall reach orbital height in 4 seconds.
Innocent, you're not proposing to land without any help from the Martians, are you?
Orbital height.
Hold on! Height, Jeff, give me 1 second readings.
600, 550, 500, speed dropping fast.
External temperature's rising.
You've hit the Martian orbit. Now put the ship into orbit, and they'll guide us in.
We're only 300 miles up, closing to 250. We haven't gone into orbit, we're going straight down.
Right, we're going into land. I'm going to fire retroactive motors again. Full blast. Stand by. Mary, what can you see?
Nothing. Nothing but a moving mass. Hold it! There's nothing solid down there.
It's too late now. We've got to go into land.
Distance now 20 miles, speed dropping fast.
We'll never land this ship without help from the Martians.
Are we going to crash?
We shall know in just 5 seconds.
This is it. Stand by. Come on. This is your favorite planet.
We've landed.
Yes, we've made it. We're all right. No bones broken.
Oh, there are some heavy bones here. We've got to get used to having gravity again.
Congratulations, Henderson. Now we'll see some reward for our long journey.
And the only reward we want is water. Then we're getting off this planet as quickly as possible.
I've dreamt of this moment all my life.
Well, come on. What can you see?
Seem to have landed in a desert. I can't see anything but dust.
Come on, let me see. Yes, you're right. Well, we'll have to wait for that to clear.
Do you know where we are?
It's somewhere in the northern hemisphere. We'll have to work it out by the stars. They'll be different from our own.
Well, let's not just hang around in here. We're going to be the first people to set foot on another planet.
Not the first people, the first Earth people.
Seems like old times wearing a space helmet again. We're ready, Mr. Henderson.
Right, Jeff. You two can be the first to set foot on Mars. But wait for us at the bottom of the ladder.
Sorry, Hamlet. I can't take you outside.
Not till I've made you another spacesuit. I'll put him back in his cage now. Go on, Earth girl. I'll let you be the first on Mars.
Now you'll see I'm right.
But what do you really expect to find?
The results of an entirely different evolutionary pattern. Technical progress.
You mean people?
Well, let's say beings. Beings of extraordinary intelligence. They've probably detected our arrival by now and are waiting. Outside, all around us.
He's a nutcase. But the infuriating thing about him is that he makes me feel like a dreary schoolmarm. Just because I insist on cold, hard facts. And he believes in fairies at the bottom of the garden.
Well, we may not be on Mars long enough to know if there are any fairies or bug-eyed monsters or just plain red dust. Once we find that water, we must move sharpish before the Earth slides from under the Martian orbit.
Do you think we can ever make a takeoff without radio or help from Buchan Island? Even if we could, do you think we can find our way back to Earth?
I don't know. We just have to take whatever opportunity present themselves. Like this. Well, I thought this might be the last time we ever see each other without these goldfish bowls.
It's the dust we've kicked up. Must settle sometime, but it'll take longer here than on Earth because of the low gravity.
It's like a fine red powder, and probably iron oxide.
Oh, you know everything, don't you? It's beginning to clear now. I think I can see the sky.
And what a strange sky that is.
It's clearing all round us now. Look, the sun.
But isn't it small?
Well, it's 150 million miles away.
And look at that over there. What is it?
Well, that'll be the morning star because it's dawn here on Mars.
Which star is it?
Well, that's our own planet, the Earth.
Oh, yes.
Well, if you two have finished stargazing, come on, take a look round this planet. Well, there it is. A Martian landscape. Pretty dead place, isn't it, Brown?
Yes, it'd look pretty dead if you landed in the middle of the Sahara Desert.
But what about the green patches that we see from the Earth?
And the polar ice cap, too.
Yeah, well, that's got what we've got to find. Because where that is, there'll be water.
I tell you, Henderson, the Martians will bring us anything we want, including water.
Yes, well, let's not bank on that, shall we? Now, then, listen. We've got just 12 hours on this planet if we're ever to stand any chance of getting back to Earth alive. Now, Jeff and I have constructed a sort of skid out of some of the moon equipment. I propose we load the water canisters onto that. All right, Jeff, up you go up the ladder, into the rocket, and lower them down to me. Mary, you've got the Martian chart. Work out an astral fix and find out where we are.
Come on, Margaret, you can help me. As near as I can calculate by the position of the stars and the 2 moons, I'd say we're about here.
Mariaki-chan. Oh, yes, that means the Sea of Acid, doesn't it?
That's right. I make it longitude 25, latitude 42. That puts us just due north of the Indus Canal.
Canal?
Well, whatever you like to call them.
We haven't seen them since you saw them disappear. I wonder what they really are.
Well, my guess is there are no more canals than this is a sea of acid. Anyway, we've got the position.
Come on, Brown. Give me a hand with these canisters. Lash them down on the skid. I take it you want to drink some of this water if we ever find it. Come on, Jeff. Come down and check. That's it. Now, then, what have we got? Water canisters, ropes, grappling irons, radio transmitter, and most important of all, this compass.
Will it work here?
Yes, there appears to be a magnetic north. Although I doubt if it's the true north, according to the Martian pole star.
But don't forget, it's 10 degrees off true north.
Yes, still, I think that's near enough for our purposes.
Well, here's our position as near as I can judge. So if we head Martian north by northeast, we should reach the ice cap in about 5 hours.
Oh, that doesn't give us much time, does it? Especially since I hope we'll be dragging this thing back loaded with water.
Well, there'll be 4 of us to pull it.
5?
Yes, now listen, kids. Somebody has to stay behind in the rocket to try to maintain radio contact with Earth. I want you two to stay behind.
Oh, but that means we won't see anything.
Now then, Margaret, we're not here as explorers. Our only concern is survival. That's why I want you two to stay here and keep the rocket ready for immediate takeoff for when we get back.
Good, and while you're doing that, I'll make my way south to the Indus Canal.
Nobody's going to go running around after any mythical canals, Brown. We're going to the ice cap and you're coming with us where I can keep an eye on you.
But Henderson...
That's an order, Brown.
Oh, all right, I'll come with you. That's the limit of your imagination.
I don't rely on imagination, Brown. I just stick to the facts. We've got 2 days' water supply left. The journey back to Earth will take us 6 weeks, if we ever make it. Now then, Jeff, Margaret, you try to keep up radio contact with us for as long as possible, and keep trying to contact Earth. And under no circumstances leave the rocket unguarded.
Why? If you think there's danger, you must think there's life on Mars.
That's not what I'm worried about, Brown. Well, come on, let's get going. There's no time to lose.
Right, Mr. Henderson, I've got that. That'll be 25 miles north by northeast. I'll mark your position on the map. What's it like out there?
Oh, just ravines, broken rock, and a lot of red dust, that's all, Jeff. Jeff, would you put me on straight onto the tape recorder, please? Professor Meadows has a geological report I'd like to record.
But aren't you going to do that when you get back?
Well, let's not take any chances, Jeff. If anything happens to us, you might still be able to radio this stuff back to Earth. Now, fix up the tape, please, Jeff.
All right, Mr. Henderson. You're on tape now.
Geological survey report on the area Mare Archidalium, Martian Northern Hemisphere. Latitude 46, longitude 25. Ferrous oxide deposits persist to a depth of 8 centimeters. Traces of volcanic lava deposits at intervals. Surface temperatures 34 degrees Fahrenheit.
Have you got them?
Yes, they're all right. Professor Meadows is just making a routine report.
Poor Hamlet. He doesn't know whether he's on his head or his heels.
He's probably not used to having gravity again. You'll be all right, Hamlet. Look, you want to know where we are? Right here, Hamlet. Well, do you think he's hungry?
Well, I tried him with some milk, but he wouldn't touch it. He's probably fed up with being shut in his cage.
Well, let him walk around a bit and stretch his legs. There you are, Hamlet. You have a wander around the control cabin.
Jeff, what's the showing on the radar screen?
Well, the one moving across in an arc is Deimos, one of the moons. And the other one is the outline of the Martian horizon.
Yes, but this sort of... Oh, bother, it's gone.
Well, there's nothing there.
Yes, there was. Like a lot of speckles. They built up and then died down again.
Probably some sort of electrical interference.
But what interference could there be on Mars?
Well, there's nothing on the screen now.
There was, Jeff. It was right across almost half the screen.
Don't be silly. That will make it nearly 50 feet high.
Look, there it is again. I'm going up to look through the periscope.
Well, you're right. There is something there. About 20 to 30 miles distance. And it's moving fast. Can you see anything?
Yes. Yes, I can see a huge cloud of dust out there on the horizon. It's catching out the sun. Jeff, it's moving towards us. What could be making it?
I don't know, but it's nearly 150 feet across. And it's traveling towards us at 30 miles an hour. Well, look at Hamlet. He's frightened. He sensed something. Margaret, Mr. Brown couldn't be right, could he?
What are you talking about?
He said we wouldn't have to go to them. They'd come to us. I'd better warn the others. Hello, Mr. Henderson. Hello, Mr. Henderson. This is Jeff calling. How do you hear me? Over. Can you hear me? Over.
Jeff, this thing, whatever it is, how far away is it?
About 20 miles. And that's roughly where the others are.
Heading this way, all right. We're right in its path.
The wind's rising.
Well, come on, get down behind these rocks. Come on, Mary.
What do you reckon it is?
Well, my guess is it's a dust storm. Millions of tiny iron particles.
Something must be causing that dust.
It's just been blown up by the wind, that's all. But it's getting in our air valves. It'll choke us. Come on, get down.
I wonder how long it's going to last.
Well, we just stay put and sit it out. You try to take a step in this, you'll be lost in a few minutes.
It's veering up to the west now.
I still can't see anything solid there.
Then what's this showing on the radar screen? It can't be just another dust storm. Or could it?
You mean if it were iron dust, it might show up?
Well, that's the only thing it could be.
It's getting lighter now. Oh, it's passing. Thank goodness that's all it was.
Well, you didn't think it was anything living, did you?
Of course not, silly. But you did for a bit, didn't you?
Well, it was the way you were going on about it.
The way I was going on about it.
Anyway, let's try and get Mr. Henderson on the radio. Hello, Mr. Henderson. Rocket base here, Jeff calling. Are you receiving me? Over. Well, that's funny. They should be still well in range.
Well, try again.
Hello, Mr. Henderson. This is Jeff calling. Over.
Why don't they answer?
I don't know.
It seems to have blown itself out, Mary. I better try to give Jeff a call.
Where's Brown?
And the skid and the radio. He's taking the lot.
Look! He's left us the water canisters. Can you beat that?
Look, there's a mark of footprints over there. And the tracks of a skid. Come on, he can't have got far.
You were right. He couldn't have gone very far.
He must have fallen down there in the dust storm. If we'd gone on any further, we'd have ended up down there, too.
I wonder how deep that crevasse is.
I don't know. You can't even see the bottom. Brown! Brown! It's no good. We can't wait for him. We haven't got time.
But we can't leave him down there.
But we couldn't do anything for him anyway. Poor devil. He'll never know the truth about his planet now. Well, come on, Mary. We've got to try and find a way around this. The ice cap lies due north from here. Without that, we'll all die. But first, on the return journey.
But what could have happened? We haven't had a thing since that dust storm.
I'm going out to look for it.
No, Jeff. We were told to stay here.
Well, then what do you want me to do?
I don't know. I suppose there's nothing we can do except wait. Jeff, supposing they don't come back, what do we do? I mean, would you know how to handle the rocket? You see, if they didn't come back at all, well, the right thing to do would be to try to get back to Earth.
Even if I could get us back, how could we live without water?
That's them!
But it can't. It's not. It's not on their frequency.
Then who can it be?
Calling Moon Rocket 4. Calling Moon Rocket 4. Calling MR4. This is Bakken Island.
Bakken Island!
You must take off from Mars in exactly 7 hours from now. I will repeat, as the two planets are now moving apart. You must take off in exactly 7 hours from now. We will give you the signal.
We'll answer them, Jeff.
MR4.
No good. We can barely hear them. They never hear our transmitter.
So they don't know whether we've heard them or not.
No. They're just transmitting and hoping. I suppose they're keeping it up all the time.
Hello, MR4. You have exactly 6 hours and 59 minutes to take off.
6 hours and 59 minutes.
Hello,
Come on, Mary. Let's take a breather. Well, what do you reckon our position is now?
Well, I make it longitude 60 by latitude 25, but I could be miles out.
Where does that put us?
In what's called the Mariborium, the Martian North Polar region.
That means we must be getting nearer to the ice cap.
Well, that's assuming we haven't gone round in a circle.
No, the temperature's still dropping. We must still be heading north. Come on.
5 hours since we set out. We can only give this water search another hour, and then we'll have to get back.
Hey, wait a minute, Mary. Look. I don't think we're going to need another hour. That's a Martian aurora borealis. That means we must be near the ice cap. We might just be able to make it in time. Come on.
What's this? They're sending in Morse now. No, it's not Morse.
It doesn't sound like Bakken Island, but who can it be?
Yes, it's too loud for Bakken Island. Mr. Henderson never sends in Morse anyway.
Jeff, when I was locked up in there with Mr. Brown, that Morse.
You mean he was receiving messages like this?
No, he was sending messages. And I'm sure that's the same code.
You're right, it is a code. But I can't make out a single word of it.
No, because it's in their language, or so he said.
Wait a minute, Margaret. I'll take a bearing on the direction finding set. It's coming from the surface of Mars. It's not very far away. And I think it must be Mr. Henderson's. But it's not him using it.
Well, then it must be Mr. Brown.
Either him or someone calling him.
It stopped.
Bakken Island.
That's Bakken Island calling again.
Rocket 4. You have now 5 hours and 47 minutes to take off.
What if we
Bakken
missed that
Island calling
zero?
MR.
Is there any chance of getting back?
Well, let's see. Now, this is the sun. This is the Earth's orbit, and this is Mars's orbit. When we left Earth, Mars was round here. While we've been traveling, the Earth has been catching up because it travels around the sun faster.
Yes, but Mars has been moving too.
Yes, but not so rapidly. Anyway, we can say that Mars is here now. That's almost directly in opposition to the Earth. But from that point on, in less than 6 hours, the Earth will be moving away from Mars so fast that we would never catch up. In other words, we'd have to stay on Mars for 16 months until it came round into this position again.
But we'd never survive that. We've only got provisions for another few weeks. And here, there's nothing but dust and rock, as far as you can see. Jeff! What's that?
It's a compression chamber. Someone's coming into the rocket.
I don't understand. Why didn't they radio us?
Perhaps it's not them. Stand back, Margaret. What's happened? Where are the others?
What's happened to them?
It was in the dust storm. They must have lost their footing. Dust was swirling around. It's impossible to see anything.
What do you mean?
They were a little way ahead of me. They came to a crevasse. They didn't see it. I only just pulled up in time. Luckily, I was pulling the sled, or else we'd have lost everything.
But didn't you try to save them?
Yes, of course. I did everything I could.
You mean you left them down
What
there?
else could I do? They went completely out of sight.
I don't believe you.
I know, Margaret. It's always difficult to grasp catastrophe, but never mind. I'll look after you from now. Jeff, I'm still trying to make contact with the Martians.
Then it was you who was sending that strange
Yes, of course. It's more important to get in touch with them than ever now. These regions are dangerous. We all might perish.
I don't believe a word he's saying.
Then how did he get the skid?
I don't know. But he must have broken away from them somehow.
Then they'd have followed him back. Something must have happened to them, Margaret.
I just don't believe they're dead. I won't believe it.
Well, we've only got this one canister to fill now.
There's about 4 inches of this snow with a thin layer of ice beneath.
Well, never mind the scientific analysis, Mary. Come on, let's get it filled.
Well, don't laugh at me. We might as well make the best use of our visit to this unholy planet.
Hey, Mary, look. Look at that dark cloud over there. Looks like a snowstorm. Or rain, or sleet, or hail, or whatever unpleasant things they have up here.
Doesn't look too good, does it? On the other hand, it's going to be fascinating to see what happens when that stuff falls. This is the Martian spring, and if anything grows on Mars, that rain or whatever it is going to bring it up.
Oh, never mind that. Come on, let's get this filled and get out of here. The kids will be wondering what's happened to us. Do you realize we've only got 5 hours left before we must take off?
Now, look, Jeff. The Indus Canal is about the farthest north point that the Martians would find it comfortable to live.
But, Mr. Brown, there's no sign of life here.
About half an hour's journey from here, there's a high ridge or plateau. Now, if we can reach that, we should be able to see the northernmost Martian settlement.
But this is only theory. What if you don't find anything?
Then there'll still be time to get back before 0 hour. Are you two coming with me?
So that's what you came back here for, to get us to leave the rocket. Well, I don't believe you about what's happened to the others. And if they did come back here and we'd gone, they couldn't take off. You're just trying to use us as hostages again.
You don't think that, do you, Jeff?
Well, honestly, Margaret, I don't think there's any harm in us going out to have a look.
Well, I'm staying here anyway.
That's right. Come on, Jeff. Margaret, what do you hope to do? You can't take off this rocket by yourself, you know.
You might as well come along. You don't want to stay here on your own.
All right. But if there's nothing, we come straight back. I don't trust Mr. Brown, even if you do.
It's getting darker.
The rain clouds are right over us now.
And look, Martian rainfall.
This must be the first drop of rain to touch this ground in a Martian year. I wonder what effect it'll have on this iron particle dust.
I don't know. Hey, look, there's one effect it's having right now. Look, there, by your feet.
They look like lichens.
But where they come from?
The seas must have been lying dormant until the rains came.
But look at the speed they're going. It's fantastic.
They must have adapted themselves to take water whenever they can and absorb it at tremendous speed.
Well, come on, Mary, let's go.
I can't. They're growing all over the canister.
Well, they must be trying to reach the water in it. They must be able to sense it in some way. Oh, look. They're growing on me now. They're taking root everywhere. Oh, this is fantastic. Come on, leave the canister, Mary, and try to get away from here. Come on.
They're growing on me, too.
Well, don't worry, Mary. They can't harm you.
Can't they? Our bodies are composed of 60% water.
We've almost reached the top of the escarpment. Now you two wait here. From the top, I should be able to see the whole of the Indus Valley.
Can you see the settlement?
Can you see any signs of life?
Get back, you two! Yes, I see life, but it's not the sort of life I thought it was.